Hey, it's Ward. Lo and Behold came out. It's my favorite James Taylor song. Probably, maybe. I like Frozen Man too. Anyway, I wanted to tell you a story, my James Taylor story. So on May 26th, doing with the backwards, 2003 in Nashville at the Am South Amphitheater. There's actually the ticket right there. I went and saw James Taylor, and I got pretty hammered. And I had an actual ticket, like an actual seat, but I've been up on the lawn all night smoking weed with my buddy Tommy. And we went up there. I snuck down to the front of the stage at the end of the concert, and I shook James Taylor's hand from the stage, right? So after that, I thought that wasn't enough, so I wanted to meet James Taylor. So I went over to the side of the stage. Well, first I tried to talk. I lied to security. I can't remember what I told them, but they wouldn't let me back there. So I found this fence that I thought that I could climb because there were some trees next to it, and I'm a pretty good tree climber. So I climbed this tree, right? This little pine tree is about, I don't know, it's big enough to climb. So I climbed this pine tree, and I jump over this fence, and there's this like roadie there working. He's like rolling up cables and shit. And he says, hey, you better get back over that fence or I'm calling security. And I'm like, man, I ain't going over that fence. I'm going out of the gate. And so he calls security, and security comes over, and this guy's grabbed me by the arm. He's got me by the arm. And he's leading me out. He's got a yellow shirt on. And he says, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Jumping fences, coming back here. What are you doing? I said, well, I want to meet James Taylor, you know? The worst security guy in the world says, well, he's right there, but you can't meet him. And I'm like, Mr. Taylor, Mr. Taylor. And anyway, so James Taylor, like, stops the guys. And he says, hey, hold on. And he says, hi. And I said, oh, Mr. Taylor, oh, man, your music saved my life. Because I listened to a lot of James Taylor when I was going through this thing. But anyway, he stuck his hand out. James Taylor stuck his hand out just like that. And he said, take care of it. And he shook my hand, this hand. And it was covered in blood and pine sap from climbing that fucking tree. But anyway, James Taylor. Oh, yeah, by the way, I got that baby right there. That's the album that song's on, too. I love it. But anyway, so there's my James Taylor story.